So my first choice is Skoda cake. That was the ad that made me want to work in advertising.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things.
I think all of my friends loved it. We all love the sound of music. Who doesn't? And so the music was incredible. It definitely doesn't feel like the beginning of a car ad. And I think that's the thing, is ads can turn you off immediately without you even realising, with cliche visuals that you've seen before. It hasn't got a beauty shot with a beautiful bearded man in a car and sweeping landscape. The opposite of a shiny glitzy car ad. It's these really regular bakers in this very simple studio.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things.
There's so many lovely touches. I can still remember all the bits, like the treacle pouring in as the oil and the man holding the wobbly jelly. You see the engine with all the licorice, and it's just so satisfying. The bit with where they're the Skoda badge and they wipe the icing round.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring.
They don't say anything about the spec of the car. Having worked on briefs where you have to say this and this and it's got all these features, all it says is full of lovely stuff.
I simply remember my favourite things and then I don't feel.
That era of Fallon London with the Gorilla and Sony Balls, they used to do a lot of things for real. That was their big thing at that time, and I think that just felt so fresh, and I think made me feel like advertising wasn't what I expected advertising could be. My second choice is PlayStation Double Life.
For years I've lived a double life. In the day I do my job, I ride the bus, roll up my sleeves with the hoi polloi. But at night, I live a life of exhilaration.
The insight that when you're gaming for an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, that world becomes your whole world. I thought that's such a brilliant insight that's brought to life so well with all the people in the ad.
Of missed heartbeats and adrenaline.
And, if the truth be known,
a life of dubious virtue.
I won't deny I've been engaged in violence, even indulged in it.
It's just lines to camera, but it's the casting, the music, the writing, all the little touches. That guy sitting on the sofa with his legs open and he said,
and savoured every moment.
And he drags it out. It's just brilliant. It's so well performed.
I have commanded armies
and conquered worlds.
And though in achieving these things,
I have set morality aside.
I have no regrets.
For though I've led a double life, at least I can say
I've lived.
That bit always gets to me and always makes me want to cry, and I don't know why, but I don't care, because I think it just totally moves me every single time. We're constantly thinking about casting and how we can be representative, and that's always coming up from the client and from the agencies. That ad that came out in 1999, I don't think I've ever seen an ad with such interesting and diverse casting since. It just feels so effortless and so interesting. It makes me think that everyone should feel that passionately about something in life, and that's what you get from all those people. You get their passion for gaming, and I just think I want to feel that way about something and feel that passionate about something. So my third and final ad is Always Like a Girl.
Hi, Aaron. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
My hair.
This was the first ad that showed me that you could really change culture and do something really positive. Even when I first saw it, I remember I was welling up and sort of cringing at the same time, because it's quite cheesy and quite American, and a lot of people sort of might sniff at it, but you can't deny people don't say like a girl like that anymore. Like a girl now means that amazing viral Always campaign. Like a girl doesn't mean doing something in a weak or pathetic way.
Now throw like a girl.
Aww.
So do you think you just insulted your sister?
No. I mean, yeah, insulted girls, but not my sister.
My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
They create this sort of bit of content that immediately makes you feel very emotional.
Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl.
To see these young girls with this confidence that as a grown woman, you feel like maybe you did lose a long time ago.
What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
You forget that feeling you had as a kid, and it's just so pure and so beautiful. And there's the girl, I think she says at the end,
It means run fast as you can.
and it's like, oh, it's so brilliant, because it just makes you think, why we shouldn't ever lose that. They all taught me something very different about advertising. Skoda Kate taught me that ads don't have to be what you expect them to be. Create something surprising and joyful, and that great ads are, can be a joy to watch. PlayStation Double Life taught me about great craft, in the writing, in the art direction, everything about it, and that every one of those little moments is what makes it. Like a Girl taught me that you can make amazing work that's really effective, and also that you can do something really positive for the world, as well as something really positive for a brand.
Sad. I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.